In the last month, you might have heard a lot of talk about the Great Barrier Reef and it potentially being in danger. I say potentially because there's two stories. One is from the UN and they're listing, or at least they're trying to list, the Great Barrier Reef as being in danger on their World Heritage Committee. Why? Because of climate change. The other story is the Australian government who says, no, the reef's okay, we're doing enough. Climate change isn't as big of a deal as we thought it would be. But really, they're just trying to save face. Here's what you need to know, and here's what you need to do. The Great Barrier Reef is in danger. We know this. The Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, the scientific panel, the consensus when it comes to climate science, is saying reefs will be gone. 70-90% will be gone under 1.5 degrees of global warming. 99% will be gone under 2 degrees of global warming. We're on track for 3 degrees right now. And the Australian government has a really weak target. Its own agency, the Great Barrier Reef Marine Park Authority, is saying that the outlook for the reef is very poor. So it should come as no surprise when UNESCO and its World Heritage Committee listed the Great Barrier Reef as potentially in danger. But the Australian government response was to mobilise, use its entire diplomatic resources to put Sussan Ley on a jet to fly around the world for the last month, lobbying the 21 countries on the World Heritage Committee to not list the reef as in danger.
Do you believe that the Great Barrier Reef is endangered? If not, why not?
No, it's not. This is completely unexpected. We're stunned and we're fighting back.
Their interest was to save face, not save the reef. Because if you really want to save the reef, you have to do a lot more on climate change. That's the only way that you can do it. Wouldn't it be great if the Australian government used all its resources, all its diplomatic capital to lobby every country around the world to do more, to double its climate efforts? But it would have to do so from a position of strength, not a position of weakness, and the weak climate target that Australia has is hurting our chances to make that happen. The Australian government needs to double its target for the next decade. It needs to lock in net zero by 2050. It needs to give other countries a lot more money to do more on climate change, particularly its neighbours in the Pacific. So right now we've got 6 months. 6 months to make change happen. 6 months to make countries aware that the reef is in danger and that us Australians care about it. So talk to the experience of the reef. Talk to what the Australian government should be doing. Talk to what other countries should be doing, because we believe that the Great Barrier Reef is in danger, and unless we take serious action, nothing will change. If you care about the reef, if you care about climate action, if you want to see change happen, share this video. Talk to these points. Look up what we have on our site so that you feel armed to go and have these conversations. If we want to see change happen, then we need to make change happen, because that's what's going to save the reef.